have the esteemed pleasure of presenting the Capital City Bar President Council's 2020 Richard W. Irvin Equal Justice Award. I would like to take a moment to acknowledge the presidents of the Capital City Bar Council. Florida Government Bar, C. Ian Garland. William H. Stafford American Inn of Court, Lori Rowe. Tallahassee Bar Association, Greg Noonan. Tallahassee Barristers Association, Tamisha Brooks. Tallahassee Chapter of the Federal Bar Association, Richard Greenberg. Tallahassee Women Lawyers, Maggie Ozorowski. Florida Association of Criminal Defense Lawyers, Tallahassee Chapter, Jessica Yeary. And Florida Association of Trial Lawyers, Tallahassee Chapter, Maria Santoro. As many of you know, the Irvin Equal Justice Award is presented each year to an outstanding individual who has made significant contributions to the legal justice system in Florida by promoting diversity, professionalism, and mentorship. This year's recipient, Justice Major B. Harding, truly exemplifies the significance of this award. Justice Major B. Harding was appointed to the Florida Supreme Court in 1991 and served as the Chief Justice from July 1998 through June of 2000. Upon his retirement from the court in 2002, he returned to the practice of law in the Second Judicial Circuit as a shareholder with Owsley McMullen. In 1970, he was appointed Circuit Judge of the Fourth Judicial Circuit, where he served until his appointment to the Supreme Court of Florida in 1991. Justice Harding was a founding member of the Chester Bedell Inn of Court in Jacksonville, past president of the William H. Stafford Inn of Court in Tallahassee, and former ex officio board member of the American Inns of Court. In addition to serving as the mentor to hundreds of law students and attorneys, Justice Harding has served as a faculty member of the Florida Judicial College since 1984 and as a dean from 1984 to 1992. Throughout his career, he has not only contributed to many causes of equality, he has made it a priority to mentor and support others. I would like to close by thanking Justice Harding for always making it a priority to serve our community and being a consistent supporter of the Legal Aid Foundation's work to provide assistance to low-income families. He has written personal thank you letters to pro bono attorneys and continues to encourage young lawyers to take pro bono cases. He is truly a champion of equal access to justice. Thank you, Justice Harding. You are most deserving of this award.
Thank you very much. Thank you. The receipt of this award is a highlight of my career, and I consider it to be the icing on a cake of my professional career that started in June of 1960. That's almost 60 years ago. I was in the Army and came down from Fort Benning to be sworn into the bar. And there's a picture of my group being sworn into the bar hanging in the Lawyers Lounge at the Supreme Court, and standing right next to me is Justice Leander Shaw. We shared many times together in Jacksonville and also in Tallahassee on the Supreme Court. But after my time in the service and after prosecuting in the criminal court there in Jacksonville, I went into the private practice of law in 1964. My father-in-law was an attorney and a founder of the Legal Aid in Jacksonville. He told me as I went into the private practice of law that it was a requirement of those practicing law in Jacksonville to sign up for legal aid. I don't know who instituted the requirement, but I followed his advice and served for many years, a number of years, serving legal aid clients until I went on the bench in 1968. In 1968 and years, I had the privilege of being involved in judicial education. I was involved with the Gender Bias Study Commission, and one of the highlights of my professional life was the time I had the opportunity to preside over the 50th anniversary, while I was Chief Justice, the 50th anniversary of Virgil Hawkins filing a lawsuit to desegregate the law schools in Florida. And that was successful, although it took close to 10 years to do it. But I was privileged to know Justice Ervin, and I was privileged to know him personally. And after we moved to Tallahassee, I would periodically have lunch with him. And I recently found a clipping from the Democrat about his 90th birthday in 1995. And it was a picture of me and Justice Grimes with Justice Ervin at his birthday. So I can tell you that this honor is remarkably wonderful to me and to my family, and I thank you very much for the opportunity to receive it.